Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Diecast Alfie. And in the last episode I wasn't sure, because I don't know when I'm going to put these videos out, if we'd got to Christmas or we were there or thereabouts. So I said, on that note, I think it's about time we did this little beauty, the 660 Bentley Mulliner Bacalar Christmas edition 2023. And I'm going to do this in dedication to Shane McGowan, the fairy tale of New York man. Him and Kirsten McCall blessed us with one of the greatest songs in the history of mankind, certainly for the Christmas period, festive activities. Absolute classic. Whatever you felt about the guy, irrelevant. He was a human being. We all have our problems, and but he had a talent, and my God, what a talent that was, and a very, very sad loss. Although, you know, it's got to be said, I'm surprised he lasted this long. God bless you, Shane, and this is dedicated to you. Okay, so without further ado, I've took the cellophane off and we're going to look at this. It is the 660 Bentley Mulliner Bacalar Christmas edition 2023. I don't know why I went like that. It's there up front, bottom left. 57, you know. Right, okay. Whoa, talking of 57, I'm just going off the subject again. I dropped the biggest mistake. Oh my goodness, I've not dropped this for years and years. What's my thumb doing there? I've not dropped this for years and years. In the middle of the night I got a sobbing, sound cruel, don't I? A sobbing wife in Thailand. I've only gone and forgot a birthday, haven't I? Oh my goodness. Anyone would think I'd murdered some of her family. Oh, she was heartbroken, and quite rightly. I mean, she's a belting. I say girl. She's 42, but she's a belting girl, and she looks after the family. Tremendous, and she deserves a hell of a lot more than what I can give her. Although I try to give her as much as I can. Hey, bum bum. But anyway, oh, I'm terrible, Mayana. But I forgot a birthday. Oh, shocking. Right, shocking. But I've made it up to her. Or let's say she made it up to herself in the shops. I got the bill in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep, which is why I'm tired now, because I couldn't sleep for the rest at night. Oh dear me, I'll still be paying it off next year. Anyway, back to this. We've got a new battery in the camera, and hey ho, let's hope that's the biggest mistake I make this year and next year. Oh, there we go, lovely jubbly. Right, I've not seen this. I've seen it on the big screen, YouTube, and I thought it looked nice, so I'm hoping that rings true here. Some of these models, these Christmas ones, they're really nice. I don't think they're big sellers, you know. I mean, we've had the Land Rovers, haven't we? We had the R34 last year. That was quite nice. Oh. Well, I tell you what, that's gorgeous. It is nice, that, you know. Remember, it's a Christmas edition, so it's not, you know, it's not meant for everyday driving around. Lovely Bentley logo in the middle of the wheel. Nice Christmas trees down the side, tempos, very heavy substantial machine. Trying to not drop it. Very luxurious. Beautiful. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, in Lapland or something, driving around in that? That'd be stunning, you know. Pulling a sleigh. What a gorgeous car that is. You know, as a model, that's gorgeous. Right, let's get it on the turntable that I don't turn. Anyone, oh, you're probably sick of this. Anyone who's watched me for a long time. I don't have the turntable on, one, because it eats the batteries, and I prefer it to do it slowly so that you'll get a good look. You like a good look. Okay. Well, what can I say? What a beautiful livery that is. Say, it's supposed to represent Christmas trees down the side. I don't think it's overdone myself, which I've heard say, but love the gold. You tell me, anyone who wouldn't like to be riding round it in that. Pulling up outside Harrods. Hey Jeeves, just get the door for the lady. See my finger then? The lady. Not my lady, the lady. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. They say money couldn't buy your happiness. I'll tell you what. Give us a few million and I'll have a go. And then I'll let you know when I've spent it. Poof. And I would spend it, I know. Oh, I could live that life if you give it me. Never mind this. I wouldn't want it. Yeah, it's usually the ones who've got it who say that. Who've got it or who've had it and blown it. Oh, I'd blow it. I certainly wouldn't sit on it. I wouldn't be one of them. What was the lady who won? Well, the lady who won the pools in the 60s. I forget her name. Was spend, spend, spend. And she did, fair play to her. And then the others that have said, it won't change me in the slightest. I'm not going to stop work. You miserable. Why did you bother getting the ticket then? Oh no. I'd have a few of these. I watched an episode of Bangers and Cash. Bangers and Cash. The Matthewsons. I watched an episode of that last night. And I'm that kind of guy. I'm exciting, you know. And it was a shame. It was at a house, and there was a guy there. He had a collection of Rolls Royces and Bentleys, and 70s, 80s ones, you know. And he paid good money, and he looked after them tremendously. There was about 5 of them, I think. And of course, you get peanuts for them now. Peanuts. And yet, them cars, some of them were like 100 grand, you know, and the rest. But they were stunning. The only problem is of course, is maintenance, and, you know, anything is wrong with them, it's good night Vienna. But they're just stunning. Stunning cars. I had the privilege once, when I was a retained fireman for 10 years, and I used to drive mainly businessmen who'd lost their licences, but this particular guy hadn't. Well, I say he hadn't, just trying to stave off an injunction. No, he was. I won't say his name, but he built houses, and him and his wife. I hadn't driven for him before, and I was doing a favour for a guy, and he said, "Can you drive? I can't do this job. Can you do it?" So I said, yeah, okay. So he said, pick him up at Ellesmere, not Ellesmere Port. Oh God, where was it? Ormskirk. Pick him up at Ormskirk. And so I went anyway. There was this massive driveway, and oh my God, the cars in his drive were were 911 Porsche, Jaguar X, you know, all brand new stuff. And I hadn't clocked. Oh yes, I had. There was a brand new Rolls Royce. Well, it was 2 week old actually. A pale blue silver Spirit with white interior. Oh my god! But I hadn't even thought of that. All I had my eyes on was the 911. And anyway, let's have a look at this, the interior, while I'm talking. And I knocked on the door and I said, "Oh, hello, my name's..." I'm going to tell you my posh name now. My name's Alistair. Alistair. And and my AKA is Alfie. I've always been known by Alfie. My mate hates it, but I don't care. Lovely exhaust either side, just going off the subject, and Bacalar written across the bottom. And he put he put a set of keys in my hand and he said, "Alistair, have you ever driven a Rolls Royce?" And me being me, I'm a bit rough, mate. I went, "Well, I've never driven a Rolls Royce before, but I've driven some big posh cars or motors," whatever I said. And he just put the keys in my hand. He said, "Go and familiarise yourself with that, boy." He didn't say boy, I said boy, because it sounded better. But he just said, "Go and familiarise yourself with that, Alistair." So I did. Oh my God. Anyway, cut a long story short, he appeared 30 minutes later in his penguin suit. Remember what I was talking about in the other episode about my giant testicle hydroseal? I just dragged it across the bed. Pain. Right. And he appeared with this, oh God, she was like Pamela Anderson in her heyday, dressed in beautiful, dripping with diamonds, in a beautiful evening dress. And oh my God, she was stunning, for the record. And anyway, she got in with him. And do you know where I took him? They were having dinner at the Midland Hotel with Pavarotti. Remember Pavarotti, the big chunky guy, the singer? It wasn't just them. I think it must have been like an eve. He was performing at the that arena at the back of the Midland Hotel in London, not London, Manchester. And he must have had all his entourage and all his guests, and they were, whether they were paid guests or not, it was just, I just remember it. But the best part about it was, this is the best part. I know it's a boring story if you're not interested, but I said, "Right, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to pick you up later? Blah, blah, blah." He said, "Alistair," he said, "take the rolls." This is true, this, honestly. He said, "Take the rolls, pick up your family and take them for a drive, right? And I'll give you the call when I'm ready." "All right, okay." Because sometimes he just said, "Oh, go and park up and sit there, or go and, go home and blah, blah, blah." But he specifically said, "Go and pick up your family and take them for a drive in the Rolls." So me being me, I come from a council estate, me. I'm just ordinary. And I went round, picked the wife and kids up, and drove up to my mum, showed my mum. And me being the classy guy that I am, we went to Chippy. Went to Chippy and took Chips home. And anyway, that's my claim to that's the only time I've ever driven a Rolls Royce Silver Spirit, 2 week old, beautiful. Right, okay, stunning car. Sorry to bore you with that story, but it's true. Bit of gubbins on the bottom. It's true. Anyway, I understand he's not with this lady anymore. I'm not surprised. She was stunning. He was a bit of a geek. But after that, I did some more driving for him. I used to pick his daughter up from a certain college somewhere. I won't say because so you don't identify them. Not because I care, but they might do. And I always wanted to go in that 911 Porsche, and he always gave me like a boring family car. I can't even remember. He'd give me a boring family car to go and pick her up in. Shocking. Dirtbag. Right. And on that note, I hope I've not bored you too much. Only a short video anyway. And Merry Christmas to everybody. God bless you, Mr. McGowan, Shane. And I hope you've met up with Kirsty by now, and you're having a good old laugh at us minions down here on planet Lunatic Earth. Okay, take care. Bye for now. Bye. Happy Christmas.